Have you ever wondered how one little dog became one of the most famous pets in American history? Not because he rescued anyone, not because he was a movie star, but because he won the heart of one of the most powerful men on earth, the President of the United States. His name was Fala. And once you hear his story, you'll understand why Americans still remember him, more than 80 years later. Before we begin, let me ask you something. If you could spend every single day beside the person carrying the weight of an entire nation, would you stay loyal, no matter what? Because that's exactly what Fala did. This is the unforgettable story of friendship, loyalty, and unconditional love. In 1940, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt received a tiny black Scottish terrier as a gift. The little puppy was playful, curious, fearless, and full of energy. The president instantly fell in love. He named him Fala. From that day forward, they were almost never apart. Every morning, Fala greeted the president with excitement. He followed him through the White House halls. He waited outside important meetings. He sat quietly while world leaders discussed the future of the world. For Roosevelt, Fala wasn't simply a pet. He was family. During one of the darkest periods in American history, World War II, enormous pressure rested on Roosevelt's shoulders. Every decision could change millions of lives. Yet whenever the day became overwhelming, there was always one friend waiting beside him. A small black dog with bright eyes and a wagging tail. Sometimes that's all a person needs. A loyal friend who asks for nothing. Fala traveled almost everywhere with the president. He rode on presidential trains. He sailed aboard naval ships. He visited military bases. He appeared in countless official photographs. Whenever Americans saw Roosevelt, they often saw Fala nearby. The dog quietly became part of American history. People loved him. Children wrote letters to him. Adults sent gifts. Newspapers printed stories about his adventures. Fala received thousands of fan letters. Imagine that. A dog receiving more mail than many celebrities. But fame wasn't what made Fala special. It was his loyalty. He stayed close to Roosevelt through victories, difficult days, long journeys, and exhausting nights. He never cared about politics. He never cared about power. He only cared about one man. Then came one of the most famous moments in American political history. In 1944, rumors began spreading. Some critics claimed President Roosevelt had accidentally left Fala behind during a trip to the Aleutian Islands. They even accused him of sending a Navy destroyer back just to rescue his dog, wasting taxpayers' money. The story spread quickly. People talked about it everywhere. Then Roosevelt decided to answer the accusation himself. Standing before a crowd, he smiled. Instead of defending himself, he defended Fala. He joked that Fala was deeply offended by the false story. The audience burst into laughter.
The Republican leaders have not been content with attacks on me, or on my wife, or on my sons. No, not content with that. They now include my little dog, Fala.
That speech became legendary. Today, it's remembered as the Fala speech. It turned a political attack into one of Roosevelt's most memorable public moments. Even decades later, historians still talk about it. As the years passed, Roosevelt's health declined. The responsibilities of leading a nation during war had taken their toll. But through it all, Fala never left his side. He remained faithful until the very end. When President Roosevelt passed away in April 1945, America mourned. Millions of people grieved. Among them was one small Scottish terrier who had lost his best friend. Witnesses said Fala searched for Roosevelt. He waited. He looked toward doors where the president would usually appear. He didn't understand why his friend wasn't coming back. It's a heartbreaking reminder that dogs love without conditions, without expectations, without limits. After Roosevelt's death, Fala was cared for by Margaret Daisy Suckley, a close friend and relative of the president. She gave him a loving home and made sure he was always remembered as America's most famous presidential dog. Today, if you visit the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Memorial in Washington, D.C., you'll notice something remarkable. Beside the president's statue, you'll find Fala. He is the only presidential pet honored with a permanent statue alongside a president of the United States. Think about that. Generals are remembered. Leaders are remembered. Heroes are remembered. And so is one loyal little dog. Because history isn't remembered only through wars and speeches. Sometimes, history is remembered through love. Fala reminds us that no matter how powerful someone becomes, everyone needs a friend. Someone who stays close during success. Someone who stays close during hardship. Someone who never asks for anything except your presence. That kind of loyalty cannot be bought. It cannot be taught. It can only be given. And perhaps that's why the story of Fala still touches hearts today. Not because he lived in the White House, not because he met world leaders, but because he showed the world what true friendship looks like. If this story warmed your heart, share it with another dog lover. Subscribe for more true stories about extraordinary dogs whose loyalty changed history. Because sometimes, the greatest heroes walk on four legs.